Welcome back to Trading with CJ. Guys, we have a lot to get through today. What has been happening with Torchlight Energy? This is a stock that we was buying back in early January now, around about the $1 mark, and we see this go up to crazy highs as of the last couple of days. We did not expect it to get up to those highs. It pretty much came out of nowhere due to a few different factors, which we will quickly touch on in this video, but we have spoken about this quite a lot over the past few days. However, just yesterday and today, we are seeing a big sell-off in Torchlight Energy. Why is that? Should it be selling off right now? And what can we expect in the coming days ahead for Torchlight Energy? We will, of course, keep talking about other penny stocks and growth stocks, etc. on my channel. But right now, with this really coming close in the next few days with the merger, etc., you know, there's a lot of people with all eyes on Torchlight right now. So we're going to keep giving you updates on this one as well, more frequently at the moment. If you appreciate all this, please go ahead and smash the like and subscribe to my channel as well. So let's get into this. We're going to look at the stock price anyway right now, because like I say, this went up to all-time highs and it kind of came out of nowhere, all right? Obviously, we knew the merger was happening. The merger was always going to be happening, and we actually got this announcement a few weeks ago. But if you look at the last 5-day chart right now, this was around the penny stock territory at the start of the week, okay? And we're back down to that right now. On the week, we are pretty much, at the time recording, almost break even right now. But you can see, this went up to insane highs. Just yesterday, we actually briefly touched $11 a share, and then it did pull back. That is a very volatile stock price right there. And we said this from the get-go. Penny stocks are volatile. Yes, we might be slightly out of the penny stock range right now, but penny stocks are volatile. This is at the time recording. It might look slightly different. I actually did a Q&A video just last night. I did record it slightly earlier. It posted late. So all of the answers in that are still relevant if you want to get through all of the Q&A. However, the dividend time to get in is now up. If you did not buy in, and you're not bought in on Torchlight, you cannot get the dividend, okay? Just bear that in mind. And if you sell from any time from now until after close on the 24th, you will also not be able to get the dividend. So you must hold until after close, which kind of makes you wonder why this is selling off. Why on earth would people be selling right now? You've waited this long to get a dividend and you're now selling out. I was in this one from January. You think I'm going to be selling out right now and potentially risking that dividend? No. Now, of course, my situation is slightly different to a lot of new investors because I bought in this one at a very good average price. So even if this keeps going down, I'm still up on profits. However, if you did buy in because of the hype and the rumors and the run around this one, then your stance might be slightly different. You might be looking to cut your profits. The dividend is estimated to be anywhere between $1 to $20 a share. My estimate was always on the lower end of that, and it has been pretty much since we first started speaking about this, around the $2.50 mark. So you can weigh out the pros and cons. $2 to $2.50 per share, or potentially risk losing $2 per share in the share price, okay? Weigh up your pros and cons with this one. If it does go to the $20 dividend per share, then even if this drops another $5 and it gets down to $1 a share or something like that, okay, you're going to be making a profit. But that is if it is $20. We don't know what the dividend price is going to be. Check out my Q&A video for all of that. So why has this been selling off? It all seems like it should be going the right way. The merger is approaching by the end of this month. The dividend, if you're holding it now, okay, you shouldn't be selling because you won't get the dividend. Why is it selling off? Well, we did speak about this in yesterday's video as well. The morning video yesterday. Torchlight Energy upsizes stock sale by 150 million in retail trading boost. Now, this was kind of expected amongst shareholders. Torch did say they wouldn't do a raise, etc. However, it seems like they have done something like that. 150 million. They are taking advantage of this boost in retail investors. And as we already know, offerings, share offerings, etc. Investors don't like that. It means share dilution. It means more shares on the market or selling shares at a cheaper price. That is what it means. So normally, whenever we see something like this, a price goes down. Now, originally they put out 100 million and the price still kept going up, which was quite strange to be honest. And I did touch on that in a previous video. And then they raised it by another 50. And that was like, nope. We've had enough. We don't want this anymore. 150 million, that's too much for us. We're selling. So really, that is the main reason this is selling off, because of this offering right now. And on top of that, remember guys, we had a lot of talk here, you can see, about the rumoured Wall Street bets community getting involved. We know they managed to pump AMC and GameStop, but what happened to those? They came crashing down after a while, and then of course they back up again, etc, etc. They've been all over the place. If you bought at the top of GameStop back in like February time or January, whenever it was, you will be sitting on big losses right now anyway. However, there was a lot of talk about Wall Street getting involved, and there is still a community going on with this one, okay? We did speak about this as well in the previous video. However, right now they haven't seemed to get involved. If anything, it's gone the opposite way, okay? Buy the rumor, sell the news, okay? If you bought on the rumor of this, you would be getting some nice gains right now. If you sold when this didn't really come to fruition, then you would be sitting on losses. There's also a lot of talk about the short squeeze, okay? Now, the thing about a short squeeze is it is not guaranteed. We've seen this time and time again, okay? People are trying to get these one out of the shorts because if you look right here, Torch is the #1 to squeeze, okay? It's still #1 on the list to squeeze. It still has a lot of shorts. Yes, some may have covered yesterday. Yes, they may have not. However, there are still shorts in this company regardless. So there's still a lot of talk about the short squeeze, and they do need to cover prior to the merger. So that's just something worth considering. However, it is all ifs and buts. That is speculation, and you know, that's when you have to do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. I personally am not in this one for a squeeze. If I was, I would have added to my position. I have not added to my position since about January, February time. So for me, the squeeze is irrelevant. I'm just looking to hold this one, get my dividend payout. I would hold Meta. However, as you guys know, Trading 212 will be closing our positions. So unfortunately, I can't. However, Yahoo Finance actually put out this article just today. Should you ride the meme wave in Torch? They're classing this as a meme stock, and I guess it is slowly becoming a meme stock. But remember, this wasn't on anybody's radar prior to about a month ago, minus a few of us investors, okay? There's myself, ODR, a few other people on YouTube were talking about this one, Torchlight, from the get-go. However, right now, it seems to have become a meme stock, and there is a certain stigma around meme stocks, which is another reason we're potentially seeing a sell-off right now in this one. And you can see, I'm going to scroll to the bottom of this article. It actually says, to conclude, it is quite unpredictable as to how this saga will play out. While a sudden rally in Torchlight stock may generate eye-popping returns for retail investors overnight, it may also quickly catch traders offside and lead to massive losses given the extreme volatility associated with it. And it is extremely volatile. We're seeing the sell-off right now. Maybe people are, you know, just trying to get out, take their profits, taking their profits, risking the dividend. They think they're going to get more profits from this, and you may well do that. So what should you do going forward? Well, we know the merger is going to happen. Generally, when a merger happens, once again, we do see a sell-off. We see this with SPAC stocks. This is not a SPAC stock, but it is kind of moving very similar. Metamaterials are using Torchlight as a shell company to be able to get on the NASDAQ, and that is typically what a SPAC company kind of would do. It's not a SPAC, however, it is kind of trading like that, and they tend to sell off after the merger. And of course, people will hold this one for the dividend until the 25th, and I imagine we will see a sell-off right then. So we could get back down to new lows. I don't personally think we're going to get back down to where I bought at, which is around the $1, $1.50 mark. However, it is definitely on a downward trend right now. Set your stop losses if you are worried about this one. Remember, if you do sell prior to the 25th, you will not be eligible for that dividend. Always do your own research. Right now, there is crazy volatility on this one because as soon as anything gets attention from Wall Street bets, on top of that, you add in a share offering or, you know, a raising of cash, it is going to be volatile. So yeah, if you appreciate all these updates, please go ahead and smash a like and subscribe to my channel. We're going to keep giving you updates as we get to this merger. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. My prediction yesterday for a green day was completely wrong. I really did think we'd see a green day. However, we did see a crazy sell-off. And, you know, maybe my prediction for the 25th, which is a sell-off, will hopefully go the opposite way. Time will tell. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.